Welcome to Roll for Imagination, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast where a group of friends, simply separated by distance, dive headfirst into the wonderful world of D&D. My name's Jamie, and for the next 3 weeks I'm going to be DMing a Christmas one-shot, which obviously has been split into 3. This one-shot was not created by me. I did buy this one-shot, or the adventure rather, off of the DMs Guild website. I will link everything below, so if you'd like to also check it out. This adventure is authored by F. Evans on this website, and it's called Solstice, Shenanigans. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and if you don't celebrate anything, I hope you have a good time, regardless. But yeah, let's go on with it. Hi everyone! We're doing a Christmas one-shot today. I'm DMing today. It's my first ever time DMing, so hopefully it goes okay. Hopefully it goes okay. But it's Christmas, so we're not going to be as serious, so it's fine. I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm here with Joe and Beth, as usual today.
Hey!
And we also have a special guest, Emma, with us.
Hey all, hi! God, that sounds a bit...
Well, hi,
Texan.
y'all!
I'm not from America.
Good to know. Yeah, so we are going to be hopefully getting through this Christmas one-shot, which we're going to split into a few episodes because it is quite a few hours long. Yeah, well, get on with it, I guess. Well, actually, I mean, everyone else will get on with it, because before we start, I'd like everyone to introduce their characters and what they've been doing, because the adventure starts after a long rest. So before everyone went to sleep, what were you doing? And tell me about your character as well.
Okay, I can start. So my character is called Astria, and she is a sea elf. She has left the aquaplane and has been on a bit of a journey of self-discovery, leaving her noble background and the expectations that come with that behind her. She has just been travelling from town to town, kind of enjoying getting to let her hair down a little bit, although she still makes sure that she always has the best room in the tavern and drinks the finest wines.
Cool, so my character is a woman who's been married. She's called Mrs. Sleigh, like a sledge, Sleigh. She has been married, but her husband died, unfortunately, in a gold mining accident. I know, but she has 3 wonderful children, and she carries around a photo of them every single day. So the day before, she's been earning money so she can spend it on her family for Christmas as it's coming round. So she just finished a nice little mission and killed a load of things and bits and pieces and had a nice long sleep and drank eggnog. She's a mountain dwarf and is also a fighter, so I don't have much magical ability, but I'm sure I will make up for it in some way.
Hi, my name's Poinsettia. I am a male winter ladrin, and I'm also a warlock. My patron, I'm originally from the Winter Court in the Fey realm, Feywilds, and I have, even though I'm quite young, I'm only 70 years old, so I'm still a child for elves, I have showed an aptitude for mischief and seeking out justice for those who have done bad. So I have been picked up by my patron called Krampus, and he has sent me out into the world to deliver punishment upon those that are on the naughty list, along with my familiar, my little imp called Buddy.
Oh. This is going to be fun.
Amazing. Yeah, so today is going to be full of terrible Christmas puns and Christmas themed names, which, what more do you expect from a Christmas campaign?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Yeah, with that out of the way, everyone in their respective realms, towns, villages, cities, wherever everyone is, everyone heads to sleep, and all 3 of you awaken and find yourselves in a warm, cosy inn. The smell of mulled cider and gingerbread can be smelt wafting up from downstairs. It feels warm and welcoming, and it's finely crafted wooden furniture everywhere, or in the rooms. There are wood carvings in the walls, and you're each in separate rooms, so obviously you can't see each other yet, but you are in a room that is not familiar to you. You can smell scents that aren't familiar to you, and yeah, you have awoken in a strange inn and you don't know where you are.
So this is not where we went to sleep?
No.
Ooh. So, as Poinsettia, can I have a look around me? Is me and Buddy, we don't normally stay in such nice smelling places. Can can I do like an investigation to see what's around me? Like, is it made of gingerbread or something?
No, so I can tell you, so it is just a wooden, standard, like, wooden inn, almost like wood cabin-y type vibe. There's a small fireplace in the room, like a
That
small...
does sound lovely.
Small little diddy fireplace. It's not lit, but it's there. Yeah, it sort of smells like sort of freshly cut wood. You can obviously smell the gingerbread and the mulled cider from downstairs. But other than that, it is like a standard tavern inn type room.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to follow the scent of the cider and head downstairs then.
Mrs. Slay's going to see if she can find some slippers and then go downstairs because her toes are cold.
Yeah, go for it. There are complimentary slippers next to the
Thank
bed,
you.
so you can
Thank
have
you.
your slippers.
I'm going to wake up and be quite, I think horrified is the word, at the state of these dwellings. This is not what I'm used to. The furniture is finely crafted, but I don't think these sheets are quite velvet. And then I'm going to smell the air and think, that's a very curious smell. I'm not sure if that is something I have smelled before. And then I will also make my way downstairs to investigate.
Perfect. So, all three of you make your way downstairs, probably not at exactly the same time, maybe one after the other, sort of. You don't necessarily pass one another, but you're all going to the same place. So you head down the stairs, a wooden set of stairs into, again, like a standard tavern area. The furnishings are all crafted from wood. There's sort of red, like tablecloths laid across things, a few lights across the ceiling, large fireplace and some comfy chairs around the fireplace. And as you come downstairs, you see behind the bar a blue-skinned man with bright white hair and a goatee resembling an icicle. He's standing behind the bar, and as you gather in the main room of the tavern, he watches you with a smile. And once he sees that all three of you have gathered together, he addresses the group. Welcome and good morning. It's so nice of you all to join us here. My name's Jack and I look forward to seeing how you fare in this realm. Would you care to start your day with something to eat or perhaps a drink? Have a seat and let me know what I can get you.
I think first maybe some answers. Why are we here? And whilst you're doing that, a drink would be fantastic. Maybe a champagne? Bucks Fizz?
Oh,
Classy
darling,
over here.
you need to bring down your standards, my love. Could I please have a mulled
Bring
wine?
down
and a
my
tiny-
standards.
Welcome to the real world, sweetie. Can I have a large mulled cider and a very, very, very small mulled cider for my little buddy down here?
Of course.
Who's the buddy? First of all, can I have a nice big breakfast, please? And a mulled wine, if that's on the table. And secondly, why have you got a second glass? Is that yours?
Whoa, the little glass here. Oh, buddy, come on now, stop playing games. And out from behind Poinsettia suddenly appears a little imp wearing a little hat with a bell on the end of it and a very scraggly kind of green tunic, almost like Dobby the house elf. He's like, this is Buddy, this is my little friend.
Are you allowed animals in an establishment that serves food?
My Buddy is not an animal, woman.
Well, what
no
is it
more than
then?
you're an animal.
It looks like an animal. Do not insult me like that.
He's my buddy. He's my little friend, my little pal, my little confidant.
But what is it? What is it?
Oh, he's a fey imp, dear.
A what?
An imp from the Feywilds.
Right. So, is it clean? Should it be
Of
here?
course. Yes, of course. I summon him from the Feywilds every time he disappears. He likes to play tricks. He likes to go invisible every now and then. So you have to sometimes just give him a little poke to make sure he's shy. You know, sometimes he's a little shy.
Oh, well, Mrs. Sleigh is going to bend down and try and talk to Buddy. Be like, hello, young man. Okay, a little bit shy then. I'll talk to you some point later. Thank you. Mrs. Sleigh is going to hopefully go down and start enjoying some dinner very soon. Oh, breakfast, I should say.
So you're served everything that you ordered free of charge because it's the first one and you've just arrived, so complimentary. Jack hands everything out and Jack turns to Astria and says, I believe that you had questions for me?
Of course. Why am I in this humble tavern?
Good choice of words.
Of course. So you have been brought to Winterworld. The purpose of this realm is to provide a break and a reward for those who work diligently through the winter months. The three of you have been brought here essentially for rest and relaxation purposes, to provide a break from your usually taxing lives, and that's why you have been brought to Winterworld, and everyone who comes through Winterworld through the same means comes through this tavern.
And what exactly is Winterworld?
Just as I said, Winterworld is a realm to provide a break for everyone.
Does that mean you've got some sort of like itinerary for us to do? You know? Do we get
Ooh,
anything
is there a
exciting,
spa?
relaxing? I'm wanting a spa.
Oh, wine tasting.
Ooh. What have you got on the list?
I do like the sound of that.
I'm afraid wine tasting and a spa aren't necessarily on the itinerary, but the Winter Games are in full swing.
The Winter Games.
The Winter Games.
Are these sports or are these blood sports?
Wait,
That
blood
is for
sports?
you to find out.
Ooh,
And
how
I assume we
exciting.
are spectators, correct?
Spectating isn't necessarily something that's on the cards for the three of you. Anyone brought to this realm through these means is expected to participate.
Buddy, let's play some games.
Well, you see, I'm actually travelling at the moment because I did not enjoy having expectations placed upon me. So if it is all the same to you, I will be on my way.
Oh, don't be a spoil sport. Come on, join in. Come on.
You want to
Honestly,
join
take
in with
that
blood
silver
games?
spoon out of your mouth, fall off of that very high white horse and join us in the muck. It's much more fun.
Blood games.
Blood sports, actually.
I don't think it makes much difference. I'll be on my way. See you later. Cheerio.
I'm not sure that blood spilling necessarily is on the menu.
To be fair,
I
I'm
would-
the one that's called it that.
I would recommend exploring the town centre for yourselves and seeing what the realm has on offer for you before making assumptions and demands. I would recommend checking it out for yourself.
Well, I'll tell you what, darling. If you get me another of these Bucks fizzes, then I will check out the town.
And a map wouldn't be going amiss as well if we could have a map, perhaps.
Oh yes, a map
Yes.
also, please. Also, Bucks fizz.
You're going to rack up a really big bill, aren't you, at this tavern?
That
thing?
is this humble tavern.
Yeah, was it the first drink free or is it every drink free? Because I'm not with her if that second one's the case.
Yeah, we're not split sharing this bill.
I can fund myself, thank you very much.
I'm not having a cucumber water and then having to pay for 3 bottles of champagne.
Do you know who I am?
No,
I don't know who you are. No. Do you know who I am?
I don't care, darling. I can pay for my own drinks.
Cool, so you can have a refill. I won't bother with gold because I can't be bothered. So it's fine. Take it.
Okay, cool. So Mrs. Sleigh would like to walk out the door, please, after finishing a nice hearty breakfast. I assume breakfast at this point.
Yeah,
I never
it's
sort of
breakfast,
investigated
it's
what time of
morning.
day.
Poinsettia's going to run after Mrs. Sleigh and go, oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, it's Mrs. Sleigh.
Oh, Sleigh as in Yas Queen Sleigh?
Slay!
More of a sleigh as in toboggan sleigh, but sleighing will also suffice. It has double meaning, so we'll go for
I
it.
can appreciate that. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Sleigh. My name is Poinsettia.
Poinsettia,
And as you know,
okay.
You've already met my little buddy here.
Yes, he is quite a remarkable individual, isn't he? He's
Oh, he's
Seems
lovely.
rather nice.
He looks scary, but he's got a heart of... Actually, I don't know if he actually has a heart. He's... But he's lovely nonetheless.
well, I'll be happy to get to know him afterwards, but I kind of want to stretch my legs, Poinsettia. And do you know this other one that's come with us?
Oh, I think she's made it very... I don't know who she is, but I'm willing to learn.
Okay.
Madam, would you grace us with an introduction of such high esteem?
I just stroll past you and say, no, my dear, respect has to be earned. And keep walking.
That goes both ways, dearie.
No, it doesn't, darling.
Mrs. Sleigh's just going to pull a face and go, children.
We've absolutely got two passive-aggressive children and their mum trying to manage them.
And the best thing is we did not discuss these characters until today, so none of us knew what we were coming in with. And do you know what? This is going to be so much fun.
We're going to be dragged along by our mum. Just trying to
What,
hit each
both
other
by
from
the
the other
ears?
side.
Love it.
4'5" mum dragging what, an elf and what's Poinsettia's race?
I'm an Eladrin, so I'm a winter fae elf.
Oh, so 2 elves essentially.
Two elves.
Basically,
Two elves and a
one
dwarf.
dwarf is going to be dragging 2 elves around
That
this
sounds
town.
like the setup for a bad joke, doesn't it?
God.
2 elves and a dwarf walk into a tavern.
bar.
Oh, okay, D&D.
So are you all heading out of the inn tavern area?
Yes.
Fab. So, as you step outside of the warm interior of the tavern, a bitter wind nips at your noses. Shining ice and crystalline snow line the streets of this cosy little town. Dozens of people are passing by hurriedly, preparing for the celebration of the winter solstice. Some are carrying large, colourfully wrapped boxes, while others are carrying huge bags of food and drink. From the edge of town, you can hear a barker shouting in a gruff voice, "Prove your mettle in a true test of skill. Try your aim in a snowball battle royale."
Oh, Mummy, can we go?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm not your mother, but I was going to
You've
head
absolutely
towards the...
adopted the role of the matriarch here, dear. Don't you worry.
Okay, well, not knowing how to respond to that comment, I've been called mother at a relatively youngish age by, what, a 70-year-old?
I'm a child for elven terms.
Yeah, you're about the same age as my child. My middle child, actually.
Exactly.
But we'll blow past that. Yes, I'm quite liking the sound of this gruff voice, and Jack did say games.
Well, games are for children, and I'm not a child, so I will observe and make my own decisions whether I would like to partake later.
Oh,
Tell you what, you're just going to come with us, and we'll just leave you out in the snow and the cold.
I will come
all
with
right.
you.
Okay.
You can
I'm just not
babysit
promising
Buddy.
I'll partake. I will not babysit your imp.
Now.
He's my little
Be
buddy.
rude to him.
Right, well, are you going to play these games? Because I would like some entertainment.
Yes, all right. Let's go. Snowballs.
Yay!
As you approach the area for the snowball battle, obviously you see there's a wide area anyway set up for a snowball battle, essentially. There's a little stand, and a male half-orc is standing at the stand, obviously barking out what the rules are and trying to gain a crowd to join in. There's a crowd of observers. There's 3 people that want to join in, but the rest of them are just sort of standing there watching this man, yelling at people, attempting to get other people in and waiting for the game to begin, essentially.
Okay, so Mrs. Sleigh is going to very happily look at this half-orc, look at her group members at this point. I think we refer to each other as group
Adopted
members,
children.
not friends. Adopted children. There we are, that'll do. I look at my adopted children and say to them both, I'd like to partake in this game. I've had a stressful year. I'm going to head over to this half-orc individual.
I fully agree. I think we have some tensions that need to be released, and a good battle among teammates is always a good way of bonding.
Oh, now you put it like that. I shall partake, but through choice of my own, not through persuasion.
Your choice
Yes,
is...
That I will.
Okay.
Wonderful. Can Buddy, dear, go invisible for me for a minute? And Buddy's just going to go poof and disappear.
Perfect. As you get closer to the stand, there is also a little sign. So there is a reward for the winner of this battle. The Wand of Snowballs, which I will, once someone wins it, I'll obviously explain what it actually is. But the Wand of Snowballs is the prize for this snowball
Now
battle.
I am intrigued.
I'm
Not too
now
late
cautious.
now. You can't just throw in your hat with excitement after you find out there's a reward.
Oh, darling, I absolutely can.
Is there a small fine print of a fee to go into this game? Because a great reward is, coming in, and Mrs. Sleigh needs to save some money.
There is no fee to enter. Just whoever wants to join can join. There are the other 3 that have already signed on, are waiting obviously for the rest of the people to join, and they're sort of standing to the side waiting essentially for you guys at this point.
Can I size them up? Can I, Poinsettia's going to look them from head to toe, kind of like that judgy, just kind of flip his non-existent, because he doesn't have long hair. Just going to kind of flick his non-existent hair behind his ear, just kind of square up to the opposing team.
Okay, so the first person that you see a female goblin. She has a lute strapped to her back, so she's a bard. She's wearing striped tights and like a sweater dress type thing, so she's bundled up quite warm. She has black hair with a fringe over one eye and very thick heavy eyeliner, and she's sort of standing arms crossed. She looks a little bit like, I don't want to be here, but also she's signed up for this, so she obviously does want to be here, but she's trying to hide that.
She sounds so cool.
Yeah. I totally expected to be listening to My Chemical Romance.
Exactly. There is also, beside her, a bugbear. He's sort of groomed like a fancy dog. Like, the only one that I could find was a Lhasa Apso. They're essentially like really long-haired dogs, and they're straight hair, they're clipped perfectly. He's groomed like a really fancy dog at like Crufts or something, and he's wearing a red ribbon around his neck, like a big bow at the back with a gift tag hanging off of it.
How splendid.
Very well... I was going to say very well dressed bugbear, but all right, whichever version you like.
A very nicely groomed dog.
Dog
Going
bear.
in true style.
I do enjoy crafts, if I do say so myself.
And the final person standing there is a very old-looking turtle woman. She's using a druid staff as a walking stick. Yeah, and she's just, any old turtle, heavily wrinkled, very, very old turtle, but she's standing kind of trembling a little bit with her staff, but she's standing with the other two as well.
Gonna lean over and be like, shouldn't she be hibernating?
Maybe she's come out for the special occasion, but I agree. Why is she even here? It's too cold for the day.
The poor love looks like she's going to fall over any minute now and croak it.
Did you say special occasion?
Well, it's a game. It's a special occasion.
Oh, I see. I don't know if I would call it special. An occasion, maybe. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
dear.
it doesn't look like the competition's going to be, and I say this quietly to you both, it doesn't look like the competition's going to be too challenging.
I would agree. Between the two of you and the three of them, well, this could be kind of fun.
I don't know. I don't trust that old coot over there. She,
Be careful
I
with
get
the
a vibe.
old Poinsettia.
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 My apologies.
It's
Poinsettia.
okay.
Poinsettia, sorry.
A lot of people
I'm
get my
trying.
name wrong. It's fine. Don't worry. I don't trust her. I think she's going to be a bit of a hard hitter. Age comes with wisdom.
Wait,
Ooh, I like you. Ooh, okay.
what is the actual game? We're
Oh,
all
I just
sizing
assumed
each
you were
other
going
up.
to blow the shit out of everyone. Is that not the case?
Beat them up.
You're going to what?
Blow the ever-loving shit out of everyone. Blow them up, dear. Don't. Honestly, for someone that acts so regal, your mind is clearly in the gutter with us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As you're blushing.
I am not. I do not blush.
I'd like to go up to the half-orc, please, and ask what the game is and where can we sign up?
Yep, perfect. So the three of you join the other three, and the half orc. So he introduces himself as Moguns. So his name is Moguns. You've essentially signed up by walking up to him. So you're in, basically. You can make snowballs using a bonus action. They are improvised ranged weapons. So
My dexterity is -1.
Okay.
I've got the strength to knock somebody off a podium, but in order to dodge, I am stuffed.
Or to
Oh
aim.
dear.
Or to aim, thank you. This is going to be Mrs.
If we just give you a
Slay's
very, 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 very large snowball, you could just wipe the whole lot out in one go.
yeah, so I would say so the actual act of throwing snowballs isn't going to cause any damage or anything, but there's nothing to say that you can't use spells to fuck with people. So I'm 100% up for people to be like, I'm going to set a trap somewhere and stick someone and run up to them and touch them with a snowball or whatever. But yeah, essentially once you've been hit 3 times by snowballs, you're out, and that goes until we have one winner.
jeez.
So it's everyone against everyone.
I'm quite scared.
I have a feeling I'm going to be out first, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Let us know.
unless I could do 3 bonus actions to make a giant snowball, just roll it down the hill. Is it flat terrain? It's sort of a square with some walls and some
Yeah.
hills and things when I'm looking at the map. But is it flat apart from the hilly points and walls and things? Is there a slight slope?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a flat surface. Obviously, the brown bits are muddy walkways, and then there's snow around the edges. And then there's I would say they're big rocks almost, little hills. But yeah, I'd say it's a flat surface. They've set up little barriers and stuff. Basically, just go in and
Let's
throw
do this.
snowballs
There
at
were
everyone.
trees.
I know. Do we roll for initiative or?
I was gonna say I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
First roll of the campaign.
goodness.
Well, what is it? It's not a campaign. What is
One
it?
shot?
A one shot. That's
One
going to be
shot.
more than one part, as we seem to be accustomed to doing now.
Oh no! I mean,
That is an unnatural 20 from me.
all right. Well, you could step into the ring first and then get shot
Well, you
by
never
everybody
know.
else.
You never know what everyone else rolled. What did you get?
I got 15,
Okay.
so average.
I got an 18
Oh god!
Oh.
and
Please don't tell me you roll for Buddy and he comes in.
yeah, boy.
Oh goodness gracious me!
I think I can't see an addition for his initiative, so we'll just go with what he got, which was a 15.
You mean to tell me your Buddy Imp went before a giant fighter? This is
You're not a giant fighter,
okay.
though,
No,
are
I'm a
you?
small fighter. Okay,
Very
fine.
small
but
fighter.
I'm a great fighter. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so you and Buddy went at the same time then?
Do you
Yes,
want to
but I'm
roll
hoping I
these
go
for
before
you
Buddy.
and
Oh, yeah,
Buddy?
you'll have to roll these.
Oh, hang on, roll these.
Roll these for it.
Rolly competitions.
Hell yeah.
Oh, monkeys.
Oh,
Rather than-
well, Buddy got a 19.
Mrs. Sleigh did not quite get 19. She got a 5, so
We'll start when
Well,
everyone's
I'm
in
first
position.
either way. So.
Well, what about the other
much.
3 pairs?
Oh yeah.
Do we know? Or
So we've got Astria, Poinsettia, Buddy, Mrs. Sleigh, Jingles, Fig, and Dandy, which I didn't even tell you.
I
the
love
names.
those names.
Jingles is the bugbear, Fig is the turtle, and Dandy is the emo goblin. Cool. So Astria, you're up first whenever you're ready, whoever you want to target.
Joe or Poinsettia, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if not.
Yes, dear.
Did you inform me that Buddy will be playing today? Did you inform us? Or is this going to be a surprise snowball coming at me?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Ooh, okay. And Mrs. Sleigh is going to be warming up this entire time, just getting her arm into it and preparing herself.
Okay, I will begin. To start, I am going to move myself 5 foot forward, so I'm behind that tree, but still close to the edge of the arena, and so I can just see around it. I'm going to make a snowball with my bonus action, and then I would like to throw the snowball at Fig. However, I'd like to use my mage hand to try and get a more accurate hit.
Yeah, so that'd be like advantage, right?
Okay, first one would have been a 9. However, advantage 17.
Yep, that hits. So
Woo!
she is 1 down.
And I am going to then move. I've moved 5 foot. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 15 foot down so that I'm behind that wall. Perfect, and that's my turn.
Poinsettia, you're up.
So Poinsettia is going to take a bonus action to form a little snowball, and he's going to kind of position himself, so he's going to go down 5 foot, kind of like peeking out from around the corner of that rock, the boulder that he's next to. And who does he see at the bottom of the map down there?
That is Dandy standing there.
I'm going to move forward again to come out from the trees, move right again, and I'm going to point at Dandy, and I'm going to say, I suggest you protect me at all costs. And I'm going to cast Suggestion. Make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
14.
Okay, never mind. Poinsettia is going to kind of realise it's not worked, just go, bye, and then dip back into the trees again.
How
Yeah,
embarrassing.
she's just gonna like look at you, watch, like put her fringe back over her eye and just look away. Roll her eyes.
I'm gonna dip back in behind the trees and the boulder for partial cover.
Perfect. So Buddy's up next, so it's you again anyway.
So Buddy is going to have, because I've kind of telepathically told Buddy that we're playing a snowball fight. So he's going to, because he's still invisible, he's going to scoop up a little handful of snow and he's going to take flight and he's going to fly above the one that Astria. My bad, sorry. Okay, Astria. It's going to fly over the dark purple one and dump a handful of snow on top of him. So that is a 12 plus 3, so that's 15. Buddy is better than I am. Can he fly towards Mrs. Sleigh, please?
This purpose has Buddy got 3 lives.
I'll go 2 for Buddy because he's like smaller and he's not technically in the game. So I'll
He's
give
not
him
technically
2
a
just so
thing.
he's not like a one-hit wonder. So
I believe then it's Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
it is
gonna
Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
Survey the surroundings, and after a quick check from the DM, bonus action to make 1 snowball. Yes.
Did you say you had 2 attacks?
I do have 2 attacks, but only 1 bonus action. Or could I use bonus action and an action to make 2 snowballs, but throw 1? Question.
I'll say a bonus action's 1, but if you want to expend an action to make another one, I'll allow that as well.
I would like to bonus action make a snowball, throw said snowball with a sad face at Buddy.
Ah, Buddy!
I'm going to roll to hit then.
Ooh.
Sorry. So does a 13 hit Buddy?
That is Buddy's AC.
So yeah?
So
Or
yeah.
no?
Yeah.
She's going to throw it and laugh rather sadly, going, oh, I'm so sorry, Buddy. And then I've only got 25 feet of movement. So I would like to, please, move. Can I move down 4 and across 1 left? And then can I just use this action, because 2 actions to make another snowball ready.
Jingles is up next, so he's going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 20-foot of movement to go there. And he is going to bonus action, make a snowball, and then throw it at Mrs. Sleigh. And he got so Jingles 16 to hit.
That does indeed hit, and I'm very saddened by this.
And that's the end for Jingles. And then Fig, who has been hit twice now. Yeah, she's going to go over here, bonus action, make a snowball.
Oh, wait. They're coming near me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I should
what
have been
happens when
paying
you're not
attention.
concentrating.
Sorry, I was just so excited by the chocolate coins.
Right, Fig only rolled an 8 to hit you, so I'm assuming that's a no.
So, as the snowball flies towards my head, I spin around gracefully, of course, and it misses me. And I just smirk and shrug my shoulders.
Honestly, she's old, so she probably won't even notice. She's just going to go back one and then stay there. And then Dandy, our resident MCR fan.
Resident NPR fan, love him. She's got one AirPod in playing Black Parade over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to come up 15 feet, pretty much right next to Poinsettia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's going to look at you, and she's still got the same, disdain that she had from when you tried to... Was it charm her? You tried to cast something on her.
No, I tried to
anyway.
suggest.
So she is going to cast Charm Person on you. She's going to look at you through one eye, because her fringe is over the other eye. And yeah, Charm Person on you, which is a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
I have advantage against being charmed because I'm an elf. Cool. And my first roll was a 1. However, the second roll was a 17, which gets it to a dirty 20.
She's pissed.
So
okay.
In response, Poinsettia goes, "Oh, darling, how the tables hath turned."
She's just going to scoff again and walk back 10 feet. Just stand there. I haven't used her bonus action, so she's also going to make a snowball, so she's just got one. And then we're back up to the top again. So Astria, it is your turn.
I am going to move 10 feet down so I'm no longer hidden behind the wall. And I have got the imp perfectly in my line of sight. And I'm going to bonus action, make a snowball, and throw it at the imp. Let's get rid of this flying thing.
He's got a name.
The turtle
buddy.
was
And
right
let's give him
there.
a dignity.
And I rolled an 18 plus my dex is 2, so it's an unnatural 20.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bye, buddy!
Buddy
no.
just
Buddy's
gets
done.
hit in the face and he just lies on the floor like a dead rat. Just
But I'm going to use 20 feet of movement to go to the right as far as I can, which is 4 more squares, so that I'm just behind this wall where Buddy was.
on the other side of the pitch. You hear, "Buddy, no!"
Mrs. Sleigh is starting to well up a little bit now.
He's not dead.
Aww. Yeah, so Moguns will sort of announce the half-orc man, who, I can't even remember if I said his name earlier, but Moguns, he'll just say that one player's out of the running.
Anyway, moving on. It's now Poinsettia's turn.
Yes, it is Poinsettia's turn.
Okie dokie. Poinsettia is going to see that Buddy has died.
Take revenge, Poinsettia.
And what he's going to do is he's going to, out of rage for his poor dead comrade, he's going to...
He's not dead.
Could I do a bit of a fun thing? Where, because I've already pre-made my snowball. As I throw the snowball, can I cast Minor Illusion just beforehand? So that it makes it look like there's a snowball already in flight before I've thrown it that actually kind of hides the other snowball?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Can that give me, advantage?
Yeah, I do advantage.
Because it's hiding the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say it would be advantage.
Yeah.
So 18 plus 1 is 19. But let's see if I get that natural 20.
Oh,
but 12.
No, a 20
No, I know.
definitely
No, I know.
misses.
No,
It definitely
I got a
misses.
19.
Yeah, it hits.
Wait,
Okay.
is that 2 snowballs upon...
No, so
No,
one was
it's
just
just
an
the one.
illusion.
Oh.
But that made me not be able to duck, because I probably would have ducked the first one, which was an illusion, and then stood up
Yeah.
being hit by the second one.
And then I go, "That was for Buddy." And then I'm going to run off into
I'm going to
the...
shout, "He's fine, grow up."
He's my buddy. And I'm going
He's
to run off into the
fine.
next set of trees. And then bonus action, pick up another snowball.
And that is Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
Just seeing the carnage, Mrs. Sleigh has a ball in hand from last turn, is going to throw it at the dark blue bugbear of name I cannot remember. Jingle. I rolled a 2. So she's going to bonus action, make snowball, and then throw another snowball. Jingle. 12 to hit Jingle. Do I hit Jingle?
You don't. His AC is 13, I'm afraid.
That's rather quite mean. In which case, Mrs. Sleigh would like to move to the left 4 squares or 20 foot to the left, please, and using the tree as cover so nobody sees her laughing at herself.
Oh, at least she can find joy in her fuck
Well,
up. Like
she's
enjoying herself. She's having
with
fun.
age comes clarity, and Mrs. Sleigh is enjoying the childhood dream of playing snowball fights because she missed it with her children.
Aww.
I know. I want pity points here because I've got nothing else.
Right, Jingles is going to move 15 feet around the wall and go for Dandy. Right, that is a 13 to hit. So that hits Dandy. So Dandy has been hit once. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I was like just going to like hit her with a club or something. That's a terrible idea.
No.
Right, no.
Christ alive, we've gone from a snowball fight to an actual bloodbath.
No, he's just going to go back behind the wall and stay there. Fig is going to use all 30 feet of her movement speed because apparently she's very agile for an old woman.
For a tortoise?
To be honest,
Yeah,
she
for
could
a
just turn on her
turtle,
back and
she's
use her
very
shell
fast.
as a propulsion.
Oh,
like Mario
my God,
Kart.
she could
a
sled on her
sledge.
shell. I love it.
Her AC should have been much higher, but I've dumbed it down because I didn't want her to not get hit at all, so I'm just going to ignore that. She's going to bonus action, make a snowball, and then launch it at Poinsettia. That is a 12 to hit.
Yeah, that's his DC without all of his stuff on.
So you've got one hit, and she's used all of her movement, so she's literally just going to stand right in front of you. And then Dandy's going to go after Jingle as well, and she has a snowball still from last time, so she's gonna lob that. She didn't hit him at all, so Jingles is fine, and she's gonna move back. I think it was 10 feet again, and then we're back up to the top. So Astria, she's gonna bonus action and make another snowball as well. Astria.
Okay, I think this is getting a bit personal, and I am going to be directing my aim towards Poinsettia, and I'm going to make a snowball bonus action.
You are 4 tiles away, so
Yeah.
you have to move beforehand, don't you?
God, I've lost the map now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I fluffed it.
You can have
1,
diagonals.
2, 3. Yeah, 3. So I'm within range to roll with not disadvantage, I think. Okay,
Come on.
so I'm going to move around the wall,
Thanks, Mum.
and I'll use 20 feet of movement to be where I am now, but in front of the wall. No, that's 50. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 15 feet of movement so I can get back. And then I'm just going to play the game, not play dirty, and I'm going to just make a snowball and throw it at Poinsettia
Play the game and not play dirty.
with my mage hand.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
That's just resourceful. So I get advantage. It was a 15. Yeah, it was a 15 total, but I get advantage if I use my mage hand. 14 this time, but plus 2. So 16 is my top. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go back behind that wall. And I can't duck or like hide, can I? Because that's a bonus action and I've already used it. So I'm just going to stay there.
Poinsettia is up next.
Okie dokie. I am going to... With the snowball, can I activate a reaction? So I've got an ability called Misty Escape. So once per short rest, when you take damage, so the snowball, you can use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport to an unoccupied space.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Woo! I'm going to Misty Escape and I'm going to go... I'm just going to teleport to... So 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15... so Poinsettia's going to teleport literally right next to the turtle in between those 2 trees just above her. And can I just kind of boop her on the head with my snowball? Do I have to roll for that? I'm assuming I would.
I'd say do the same attack roll against AC.
So 13 plus 2 is 15.
Yep. That
Woo!
is
Yes!
big.
I killed the turtle! Douche! So I go...
You didn't
I didn't-
kill anybody.
I'm just gonna like place the you know when you like touch a tortoise's head, it kind of shrinks into its shell. I'm gonna boop her on the nose with the snowball, and it causes her head to kind of just bloop into the shell.
Obviously, because she's older and she'll have to leave or whatever. She's just gonna shrivel up and sit inside her shell until everyone else is finished.
It's Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
It is
Okay.
Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
Mrs. Sleigh.
So she is going to bonus action make a snowball. Action make a snowball. So she's got 2 snowballs currently. She's going to move.
This feels unfair.
This is nowhere near unfair. Considering the amount of make hand and suggestion and Misty, whatever the hell you've just done. Exactly. I've got my little dwarven legs just pelting it up and down this bloody thing. I'm sorry, this is not rigged in the
legs are
slightest.
going and she's just...
I've got 2 snowballs in her hands already. So she's going to run 20 foot to the right, please. Can I move left 1 and use all her movement, and that's the end of her turn?
What? You're going back the way you've just come from?
Yes, because
What?
if I move forward 1 to then attack, I've only got 1 action. That leaves me in view of Jingles.
Yeah, but you could have just not used all that movement to begin with.
I already said it,
Okay.
and I regretted my decision for saying it, but I'm playing by the rules here.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and camouflage myself into the snow if I can. As in, there's no way in hell I can do that. But she's
What in the Peter Malark are you playing at?
I'm just going to have to sit and wait this out, chaps. That's the end of Mrs. Slay's turn.
She's
1
resigned
snowball in
herself
each
to her fate. She just sat there,
Oh
cupping
my
these slowly
God.
melting snowballs.
That's
Excuse me?
God, you are such children, Jesus Christ. That's just,
Hang on, 1 second. Why wouldn't you have been able to attack from where you were? It's 30 feet, isn't it?
it's 3, isn't it?
Sweetie, each square is 5
Yeah, that's
foot.
15. Yeah.
Oh, bugger it. Okay, can I go back on my turn ever so slightly? Because I clearly can't
Yeah,
count.
I'll let you veto. It's fine.
Yeah.
You
Also,
also
back
can
to here.
fire from further away. It's just disadvantage if you're outside of the
I
range.
haven't hit a single person yet this entire game. other
Well,
than Buddy.
if you were
have?
laying down in the snow, I'm not surprised.
Okay, right.
You
Go
hit
back to where I
Buddy.
was. I did, but I did feel mean about that one. Can I throw 1 snowball at Jingles, please?
Absolutely.
Jingle bells.
Oh, it's under my thigh.
Batman smells.
15. Flew away. Can I
Yep,
hit
that
Jingles,
hits.
please?
Yes.
Bye, Felicia.
Cool. So Jingles is hit.
And then I'm still holding a snowball in hand. Looking rather proud that I made that hit. And that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. Brilliant. So Jingles is up next. So he's gonna.
Jingles is gonna
Mistakes
fuck
were
you
made.
up.
He's gonna bonus action, make a snowball, and then throw it at Mrs. Sleigh, and that is 15 to hit.
Oof.
Yeah, he hits me. And I got 1 life now.
Ooh.
It's between me and Jingle.
Only one of us is
Ultimate
getting out of this alive.
Yeah.
Between Mrs. Sleigh and Jingle. It really is a Christmas one shot, isn't it?
Like Jingles.
Okay, right.
Unless
Dandy,
Dandy
is
comes in
gonna.
and screws us both over.
Oh, Dandy's coming.
Yeah.
Dandy
there
is
you go.
gonna go
Dandy's
for
going to screw us
Jingles.
over.
Dandy's
Down
going
and
for
Coming up from
Jingles.
behind.
And she rolled a 17, and she's just gonna do the same thing that Poinsettia did, and just
Smack him in the
mush
face
a
with snowballs.
snowball into his like perfectly groomed fur.
What a
So
terrible
he is
shame.
hit.
Wait, so who's left in? It's us and
Dandy.
Dandy.
But Dandy's not been hit by a snowball, as far as I remember, so she's on like 3 lives.
Do you want to form an alliance to get rid of Dandy?
Not with you.
Well, I was just
She's
thinking
such a backstabber.
it could be helpful to get rid of Dandy first. And then
Dandy
we
does
take on
have
each
2
other.
lives. Jingle still has 1 life, and then
Oh,
I thought I hit Jingle.
and then you guys.
Oh.
I have 2.
Jingle's
No, I
been
missed
hit
both of them,
once.
didn't I? Never mind.
You've hit Jingle once, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I've thrown a snowball at him 3 times.
Mm.
Right, we are back up to Astria.
Okay. Well, nothing fancy to do. I am going to also go for Jingle. Sorry, I forgot names glitched for a second. So I'm gonna move. Do I have to move across and then down? I can do no. 1 diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just there's fine. So I've used 15 feet, and I'm gonna make a snowball and throw it again using my mage hand to guide it. So that would have been an 11, and that's an 8. So 11.
Does not hit,
Oh.
unfortunately. So Jingles is still in the game.
Right, I'm gonna move back then. Back up to.
Not sure if I'd move back near
Not 2 feet.
Poinsettia, to be honest, but all right.
Well, I'm
2
kind of in
squares.
between now, so I'm a
Your
little bit
fate
less.
is in his hands now.
Well, there's nothing else I could really have
That
done.
is true. You're doomed.
Yeah, I tried.
Mm.
That's me.
Farewell.
Cool. Poinsettia.
Shush.
Considering you killed Buddy, I think your death is imminent. Oh, sorry,
Buddy's
your
not
snowball
dead.
doomed.
Buddy had a snowball to the face. He's fine.
Yeah, I told you, he's just sat there with his tongue hanging out. You know, like how children
paintball.
act when they think you pretend to be dead.
I am
Just their
surrounded
tongue
by
hanging
very
out.
dramatic folk today, aren't I?
I mean, of course you are. It's D&D.
Never mind.
Hun, we're all in this for the fun here. Let's just
Are
play
we?
on.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So is it my turn
I'm in
now?
it for the glory.
Yes, it is your turn.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Face Step.
How are you stepping and making a snowball and throwing one?
I haven't actually let go of my snowball.
Oh, so if
'Cause
you
I booped the turtle on the face.
I see.
I haven't actually thrown my snowball yet, so I still got my snowball that I made when I was when I failed to charm the bard, and then I
You're
went
just
fuck this
playing
and dipped
tag
out.
with a snowball.
So let me just double check something.
That's actually quite a smart
I'm really,
move.
I know, right?
Thanks for the tips.
See, I've said this before.
Fire.
I really love combat, so that's how my brain loves all like the intricacies and how you can make things work for your advantage. So that's one of my things for D&D. I'm very sorry. I'm going to teleport Poinsettia directly next to Astria, and I'm going to hope to God that Astria can pass this wisdom save. Because I'm a Winter Eladrin, when I phase step, it has the effect. So when you use phase step, one creature of your choice... Oh, it's of my choice. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to activate it then. I'm not going to activate that aspect of it. As I teleport next to her, I'm going to look at her, like kind of side-eye, and out of my bag, I'm going to take out my Krampus mask and put it on and go, temporary alliance.
Wow.
Let's strike a deal, darling.
Wonderful. And my Krampus mask, just so you know, is a black mask, which is like a demonic goat face. So I've placed that on my face. And I've just turned to you and I said, temporary truce. And then I'm going to walk down 15 feet. And I'm going to throw my snowball at Jingles.
I thought you were going to say it, Mrs. Sleigh then.
I was waiting for us. Oh no.
No, because I may be a bit of a dick sometimes, but alliances are made. I mean, to be fair, Mrs. Sleigh, just someone in a big shaggy brown cloak with a big demonic mask has just walked in front of her, so she don't know what the fuck's going on. And if you're happy, Jamie, I'm going to do my minor image thing again. Thank you, babe. So that's a 16 plus 1, so 17.
Yep. Jingles is out.
Jingles has jingled his last jangle.
He's just a soggy looking dog with a sad ribbon.
Oh, he's going to smell like wet dog now.
He is.
So now it's us and the emo.
Yes.
Is this a team sport or is this everybody against everybody here?
It's team now.
Interesting.
Each to their own. Each for their... Wait, what's the phrase?
Yeah. Each to
their
their own.
Each their own. Each for their own. Each.
Each to their own.
Okay.
So it's Poinsettia. No, it's not. You just.
Well, I
have to
don't know
go.
whether that works though. It's Mrs. Slay's
So
turn.
it's now Mrs. Slay's turn.
Now, Mrs. Slay's belief is that Poinsettia and Astrella, please don't tell me.
No.
Astria.
Astria.
Oh my
It's
God.
my pronunciation of the A's. Anyway.
No, it's like a curse. Every name I think of in D&D you guys forget and ruin.
Just have a normal name.
That is
like
so normal. Astria
Julian
is
or-
so
I mean,
normal.
I've had to change how I
Steve.
write it so that I pronounce it the way it needs to be pronounced. Pronounced?
It's not hard. I don't understand.
Anyway, so Mrs. Sleigh has just seen this massive, weird-looking creature, not knowing who this is because she hasn't met them. She's going to bonus action get a second snowball in her hand.
He's wearing the same brown cloak that he was
No,
wearing
this
earlier.
doesn't mean anything. So what? Because you're right next to her, Mrs. Slay's freaked out. Is going to use both snowballs in both hands and just go
God.
"Oop," and hit you twice. Subject to the roll.
I moved myself in front of you to protect my mum, but all right then.
You didn't actually say this.
Your mum
As
said
you
it.
moved in front. So do I get an advantage because it's a melee, and if it's a melee?
It's not advantage for melee. You just
Roll
attack
twice?
with a melee.
Is it
Yeah,
with your
we are doing
strength?
two
It's with my
attacks.
strength.
Which is good.
So
Yeah.
it's +4 to whatever I roll.
Oh my god.
And you
fuck,
rolled twice
you're-
anyway because you're attacking twice.
Poinsettia is going to
Thank you.
break his spine. She's going to put she's going to put it through his chest and take out his heart.
So the first roll was a 2 + 4 is 6. Does a 8 + 4, 12.
Come on, I was gonna say you
12.
can do 8 plus 4.
Hit.
That's my AC.
Oh, I just go, boop, die, weird thing. Not knowing it's you.
And as Poinsettia flies forward with the strength of her hit, his mask falls off. And he goes, ah! Like, the old dramatic cartoon.
Yeah. Then Mrs. Sleigh's going to realise what she's done and go, oh, Poinsettia. Poinsettia. No, I'm sorry.
Burn in hell, bitch.
Oh, wow. We're getting serious.
Oh, no. You never said that you was coming over to protect me. You just flew in with a magical mask in front round a wall. What was I supposed to do?
Either way, I'm dead. It's fine.
What?
I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on the. Yeah. I've been beaten. That was my last hit.
Yeah.
That was it.
But did it hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
one of them hit.
Oh,
12 is my AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
But that
why
means
I
you're
was.
also free of the alliance now. You don't have to do
I mean, I didn't do
anymore.
anything for the Alliance anyway.
Oh.
But
No.
And then I believe Mrs. Sleigh's got some movement. So
Yep.
she is going to peg it left by about 20 feet, please. About there again.
Right, Dandy is going to...
No, don't pick on me. Go.
Right, Dandy has moved, I think it was 20 feet. I mean, she's not going to move again after that. I think it was 20. She's going to aim for Astria, but she rolled a 7 to hit, so I'm assuming not.
fails. Astria ducks out of the way, her hair flowing as if she is underwater as she ducks down.
With style.
Yes. Unlike what I
Style
just
and
did.
grace.
I wasn't saying anything.
And Dandy's going to stay where she is. So that is back to Astria.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward 5 foot and then a diagonal, so that's 10 foot of movement. And I'm going to use DM. Can I use
Yes.
twin spell
Here we go.
when it's not a spell? Like for this attack, if I'm using mage hand, technically I'm using a spell. Can I do 2 snowballs?
Oh, you jammy
Yeah.
git.
Yes.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
You're
So
supposed to say...
I love
I
that.
am.
You jammy git.
Oh shit! I don't have 2 snowballs though. I only have 1.
I mean, you can
Sucks
still
to be
twin
you.
spell if you want. Just with only one snowball.
Just waste
I'm going to
it.
split my snowball into 2.
2 small snowballs.
I can't allow that, I don't think.
But you just said I can twin. I can't. Sorry, I can't do
Alright.
the same snowball twice.
You can't
No,
split the snowball in half.
Yeah, I wouldn't split the snowball. I think they have to be. There's like a
At least tennis ball size.
yeah. There's a
So I would
standard
need at least 2
snowball
balls.
size. You'd need 2 snowballs.
If we're going off the international rules for snowball fights,
They
Okay.
have to
must
be
at least
regulated
one tennis
size.
ball size.
Fine, I'm going to.
You've got what? You've got Mogans on the sidelines with a whistle going, dude,
Red flag.
illegal snowball.
Right, well, I'm going to make a normal, decent sized snowball. And I'm going to throw it, using Mage Hand for aim, straight at. What's the emo called again?
Dandy.
Dandy.
Dandy, fine and dandy. I'm going to throw it straight at Dandy. Advantage with my Mage Hand. Come on. Oh, fuck.
You got advantage.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You literally just said it.
I know. So that would be an 11 total.
Yeah, her AC is 11, so that'd hit. She's not very strong at
Okay.
emo. She's a very weak emo.
To be specific,
The
she's
kind
a
of
weak
emo that
emo.
doesn't go out of the house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is she doing a snowball competition?
Like she
She
pretends
was
she
dragged
hates everything,
into it
but
by
she
her
really loves
extroverted
Christmas.
friends.
Probably. That's me. Oh, yeah, no, that's me.
Cool. It's Mrs. Sleigh's turn.
Yes. Is Dandy down?
Dandy's
I
not
think that's
down
the
now.
first
She's still
hit
got one
Dandy
life left.
took.
Okay.
No, she's
it? Oh,
taken
one
2.
life left.
She's got 1 left.
One left.
I
You've
think
got
Jingles
one
hit
left.
her.
We've all got
I've
one
got
left.
2. No, I've got 2, haven't I?
Yep. Australia's got 2, Mrs. Sleigh has 1, and Dandy has 1.
Oh, come on. Mrs. Sleigh is weighing up her options here.
Just get. I'm going to shout over
mean,
to
you
you
s-
and say, get Dandy out. Oh, so get to Dandy out.
Dandy?
Dandy.
Yes, Dandy. Fine and Dandy.
I mean, how many snowballs do you have in your hand?
I don't have any at the minute,
No.
but I've got 2. Well, I can make 2 and throw
Because
one.
didn't you just boot me in the back?
That is correct. I did just boot
So you've
you in
got
the
2
back. So
balls
I've
in
got-
your hand.
You still got 2 balls.
I'd say the one that missed, that snowball's gone. But the one that hit, you can still have that one, so you've got 1 snowball.
I've got
Just
one.
to
Okay.
just to even it out.
No, I appreciate that. Can I throw 1 snowball at Dandy first, please?
Mm-hmm.
Please hit your... Oh, too far. That is 15 minus 1. 14 to hit Dandy.
Yep. Dandy is also out, so it's now between you two. And she's just gonna lean up against the wall, cross her arms,
I would like to bonus action make a snowball.
Yep.
I can still go.
Yes,
If you hit me, I can still hit you. I can still win.
Yeah.
Can I? I can't throw over the wall and around the tree, can I?
You can throw over the wall. No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, I
The
would
wall's
say
only like 2 foot high.
move out. I don't think anyone else threw over the wall.
You can move.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
move, but it's either I move and throw it and hope I hit her, or I stay here, wait for her to come to me, and then go boop. Mrs. Sleigh is probably going to go up 10 foot, going to throw said snowball. Oh, shit. It's a 2 minus 1. It's a 1.
Oh no.
I don't think that hits you. And I'd like to hide back behind the tree again. Please, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to hide behind a tree and blend in with the tree.
Nice.
Blend in.
So
Incredible.
after I barely had to shift my weight to avoid that, I am going to come around the bottom of the wall using 10 feet of movement. Yep, just there. And I'm going to use my mage hand, make a snowball with the mage hand just for fun. And I'm going to aim it at Mrs. Sleigh.
Can I put disadvantage on you because I'm hiding behind a tree?
No, you're not.
You're using magic
I
here.
am. I'm in your line of sight, even though you're behind the tree, and I get advantage because I'm using mage hand. So
Shut
Damn
the
it. That would have 13, but
miss.
advantage. That misses.
Miss!
How?
I've got an AC of 14.
Oh,
So plus
shit.
4, you've missed your snowball.
Oh my
mage
god!
hand.
Only just missed. This is getting
The
serious.
tensions are high.
Oh, right. I am going to bonus action make a snowball. Throw said snowball.
The way you stared at me when you said that.
I rolled a 14 plus, nope, minus 1 is 13.
Yeah, it hits, but I've still got a point left.
Yeah.
I had 2.
Yeah, she had.
Good
I
job.
only hit her once.
Oh, gingerbread muffins. Okay, so I've hit her once. I would like to. I need to run away, don't I?
I suppose you could try and use your action to dash.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to dash, so that adds half my movement.
No, that doubles your movement.
Doubles my movement, so I've got 50 feet. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to run as furthest as I can away from... I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. I'm going to move away from...
Go on.
No.
Go on.
No. Can you move me as far away as I can from, please? I can't say the name.
Astria.
Astria.
It's not hard.
Yeah, but I keep calling you Estrella and you get really peeved off with that.
Yeah, because that's a beer.
Astria. Ass. Just call her ass.
Yes! Can I move far as I can from Ass, please?
Astria.
50 foot north and hide behind a tree.
We're so specific in D&D. 50 foot north, please.
Well, I have to use that for my job, so north, south, east and west works for me.
Okay.
East, left and rights don't.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide behind a tree. I might even
I mean-
snap a branch off the tree
For real,
and use
for
it as a
real.
camouflage or a bat.
Yeah,
That's
get
an
it ready.
idea. Can I break a branch off and use it as a bat, please?
You do know I can damage you.
Yeah, but I'm hoping my strength will waft it away.
No.
I don't think a frail little fern tree.
It's not a lot that I can really do.
No, there's not.
Right, I'm going to go northwest 5 foot, and then I'm going to go up and then west again. Now I'm in range. That's all my
And then
movement.
west, actually.
Okay, and I am going to make a snowball. Fire the snowball with my mage hand with advantage.
I was doing this for Buddy. It's revenge. Hope you
You hit Buddy too.
Okay, that's ignore that. That was my not advantage one. Oh fuck, 13.
Suck it, hippie.
Oh my
Wait, did
Oh
you
my-
just say suck it, hippie?
hippie. I'm not a hippie. I'm a noble. I'll have
Sorry,
you know.
suck it, Noble. So the only thing I've got left.
You're resorting to violence.
No, to hit the ball as in like
She's a
softball.
fighter.
True.
Can I throw a snowball at you at this current point in time?
Yes.
Yes. Gonna bonus action make a snowball. Throw said snowball. Come on, hit her.
Go on.
13.
Yeah,
No, it hits you.
that hits. Am I out?
You're out, yeah.
No!
Mrs.
Yes! Oh my god, so close. If I just rolled better on that last one.
I did that for you, buddy. I shout. Mrs. Sleigh shouts across the field.
He's not dead, I shout back.
You
You
are.
just hear him go.
There we go.
That was
You
fun.
just made an
So-
enemy today, Mrs.
That was
Sleigh.
so fun.
You may have slayed today, Mrs. Sleigh.
You had 2 lives and I had 1 that round. And
And you also had a higher AC, so don't get too ahead of yourself, darling.
Oh, someone's a sore loser.
someone is a sore loser. Who's bees in your bonnet?
I don't lose. I merely wait for next time.
Mrs. Slay's a little bit panting right now, out of breath, and makes her way out of the arena.
Good game or... No, wait. I was going to go into like proper like rough and tumble, but I'm not. I'm fancy, so I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Cool. So you all regroup in front of Moguns' little booth, and he announces Mrs. Sleigh as the winner, and you receive a wand of snowballs. It does require attunement. Cool. So the wand of snowballs has 7 charges. So while you're holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast the Snillock's Snowball Swarm spell,
Ooh.
which is a DC
Okay.
15. So for 1 charge, you cast the 2nd level version of the spell, and then obviously each additional charge is an extra level.
And I'd like to thank you all for coming to support me here today. It was a very close battle, or game as we should call it, but I appreciate it nevertheless.
Poinsettia is gonna go up to Astria and go, good game, Noble, good game.
Mm-hmm.
Well played. I liked your use of the mage hand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, hush now, darling. You saw my illusion and you failed for it, so I know that we both have a little few tricks up our sleeves. But I commend you for your ingenuity. Well done.
You can think what you want. Strange.
Oh, just take the
elf thing.
compliment. Jesus.
I will not do as you wish. I will do what I wish, which right now is to not speak to you. I'm going to turn my back. Not interested. Right. Am I free to leave now?
Nope, we need to go and find out what else is going on.
As you're all standing in front of the booth, there's an elderly tiefling woman who hands out piping hot mugs of cocoa to everyone, so winners, losers. It tastes really good. It's really good hot cocoa. You can feel it.
Question, do you have marshmallows?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's got
Do you have those
marshmallows, cream,
marshmallows that
whatever you want.
are like a sealed flower, and then as you put it in, it opens up into the flower?
You know
That's so
what?
cool.
Sure,
Yeah.
she's a tiefling. I'm
Do you
sure
have
she's a little bit magical.
What?
Marshmallows.
What?
Oh,
What
you
is
don't want to debase yourself, darling. You don't want to come down to the common standards of
I
us.
say it's a common delicacy of marshmallows. Clearly, you've not heard of it, but
What,
would you like to try?
What is it made from?
Don't ask that question. Don't ask that question, dear. Just
Don't-
enjoy it.
You don't wanna
No,
know.
don't ask that question. Made from clouds.
Oh, we don't have them in the aquaplane. I probably should have said earlier. Actually, she has girls because she's a sea elf on her neck. So she's quite identifiable as a sea elf. She's also got
Okay.
skin that is so pale it's basically light blue from the sapphire seas in the aquaplane. You've heard of Thorlin, I imagine.
No wonder you're a bit wet behind the ears in terms of social interactions, darling.
Excuse me?
Here's your hot cocoa and enjoy the marshmallows. They're lovely. Don't ask where they're from. They're just sugary clouds.
Oh, sugar. That's why I won't have had them before. Sugar
don't
just
have-
dissolves underwater, so we don't have sugar where I'm from.
Tell you what, why didn't I scoop the marshmallows out of your hot chocolate and I'll put
No,
them in mine?
no, I would like to try them.
Well, then just try them and accept them, please.
I'm just trying to understand the local cuisine. I did not travel for nothing. I try the marshmallow and say, these will do.
Good, right?
Acceptable.
Mrs. Slade
If you
is
leave
gonna
it a little bit, it
talk.
melts, and then you mix it in.
Oh,
Revolutionary.
Why would
do
I want
that.
it to melt?
It gets so much better.
Okay.
I would disagree with you there, Poinsettia, but I appreciate the same, love for marshmallows, so nothing against it.
Okay.
And as you guys are talking about marshmallows and which way to eat them is better, you hear another barker shouting from another field. Try your luck. Will it bite or will it bless? Who knows? Play the game of gifts and find out.
Will it
More
bark or
games.
will it bite?
Should we go and see?
Can we go and see, please?
Let's go and have a look.
Sure, it's piqued your curiosity, Astria.
It has done nothing of the sort.
I give a
Yes,
knowing
dear.
look to Poinsettia.
Yeah. Poinsettia's just going to kind of giggle and just kind of totter off with Buddy. He's holding Buddy's hand. Kind of
Bud-
walking.
Oh.
Does Buddy want to hold my hand, Mrs. Sleigh's hand?
Buddy looks at you and he goes, and he holds his hand up.
Yeah,
Between
Mrs.
your
Sleigh is
arms.
going to take hold of his hand and is feeling very, very happy with herself.
He forgives you both, by the way, for killing him. Don't worry.
He did not die.
But didn't you see him? He had his tongue out of his mouth. That means you're dead.
Okay, but is he alive now?
Yeah, it's because
Was he resurrected? No. Therefore, did he
Yes.
die? No.
I mean, you did
Yes.
Stop wasting my time and wasting your own energy.
We're all
and
doing
let's
this while
move
we
on.
walk as well. We're arguing as we walk towards this crier.
Right, before you reach the next crier, let's all take a little break and we'll come back with the next game. For more Roll for Imagination content, be sure to check us out on TikTok. We post memes on there, a lot of memes, and our favourite clips from the episodes. The rest of our socials and our Discord will be linked below or to the side or wherever they are on the platform you're listening to. Tune in for the next part of Solstice Shenanigans.